Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game, he talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
And if we're just being honest, this is every offensive coordinator and quarterback's worst nightmare. When you've got an offensive line with a lot of inexperienced young players and freshmen going up against a D-line, David, with this type of talent, with this type of experience and explosiveness, they chew up O-lines and spit them out daily, and you know they're licking their chops.
Bro, it's funny how you look at it from the offensive perspective, and immediately defensively, I'm like, it's hunting season. Like, we're going hunting. And here's the thing, we're going to find those freshmen up front. Like, that's the matchups that we got to make sure we dominate. So a great defensive line against some tough matchups on this offensive side.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Finds his man on the RPO. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Red Raiders offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Quentin Joyner, big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defense.
Into the secondary on the right. Inside the 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Number 95, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Motion from the wideout. Hits the hole. It's Perry. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Rushes on. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Snags it, and he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Sees an alley, turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
Play action on first down. Got a man, it's Carter. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Turns up, it's Hudson. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Quick give. It's Williams. At the 45 on his way. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Here's a give to Joyner. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock. One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Trying to get the edge on the right. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. The short hands, it's Grover. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's French. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Out wide left, it's Carter. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Third and short now, and they snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw for it. Right side, it's Joyner. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Danzy. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here comes the heat. And he gets it away.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Looking for room, it's Perry. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Caught on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his target. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Red Raiders trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Joyner. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's French. Max got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fields the punt. Smashes through the tackle. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. The fake wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Left side is Hudson. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Moving out to the right. Going deep to the corner. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's complete. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. So if the offense doesn't want to take a chance here, they'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look at Wisconsin, taking on the number 13 team, the USC Trojans.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to... They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Powers through the defender. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Sells the run, wants to pass. The throw. Finds his man. It's Carter. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. He fires a bullet to the right. Complete downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games. And also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Got an alley. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. The handoff to Johnson. Stopped right there.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Back to throw, it's French. Out wide left, it's Grover. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Straight ahead, it's Williams. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to Joyner. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Fires to the right. Got his man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. Looking downfield, it's Hammond working that wide receiver screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents.
Snags it and he's open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the punishment has been extended.
You run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. On target over the middle. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. He's got it on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Perry. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. To the air, it's French. Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Great place to start for this offense. Here's a give to Joyner. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk in. The 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The old toss, right? Toss it to him on the perimeter, get on the edge quickly. The receivers better block on the outside. Go get me some positive yards, get a fast guy in space. Nice play call.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Second and long here. Pulls it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And the Red Raiders have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Just smothered on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They're all over it. Left side, it's Johnson. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll ride him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out because this wasn't a great day.
A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. On the move. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.